Hi friends, today I want to share with you my makeup favorites for the year 2018. I didn't include any products that I tried prior to that I discovered in 2017, even if I still love them this year. So these are just the products that weren't in my 2017 favorite Instagram post. So just the products from this year that I really loved. I'm gonna start with the primer. Honestly, I feel like the primer itself might be a scam. I don't use a primer. I'm not accustomed to putting something before your foundation, but this product is something I really liked, and it's a primer spray. This is Shopmissa Studio UHD primer spray. It has a very fine mist. Let me show. It spreads very evenly. It's not continuous, of course, but it's the finest mist I've ever tried, and it really gives this refreshing feeling. I love putting on before foundation, before starting my makeup. I've never ever loved a primer so much because I just don't like primers, but here we go. Okay, so next would be the foundations. I had 3 favorite foundations this year because I tried a lot of nice foundations, apparently. So I think I'm gonna start with the BH Cosmetics BH Liquid Foundation. Naturally Flawless in the shade Fair Golden. So I got this, of course, off the BH Cosmetics website. This is a matte foundation. I would say it's medium coverage. It looks pretty nice on the skin. Covers any imperfections. You can see that I've used quite a bit of it. I like the packaging. It's like glass, feels decent, and I enjoyed using it, of course. The next foundation is really a bestseller. It's very popular in my country between regular users, even among makeup artists. This is Lumene CC Cream. I know some people would say Lumene, but it's a Finnish brand, so I'm pretty sure it's Lumene. I have this in the shade Ultra Light. So this is more of a lighter coverage. It's very dewy, quite sheer, but it looks really nice on the skin. It doesn't highlight any dry patches on your skin. I think it works perfect for oily skin, for combination skin, for dry skin, of course. Looks, like I said, it looks beautiful on the skin. It's just, I tried it this year, in the beginning of this year, and I have used it all year, the whole year, and I really like it. I might be out of it soon. The third foundation that I tried this year is e.l.f. BB Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 20 sunscreen. So here it is. I used it at summer when I was tan, when I had a summer vacation. I'm not usually tan, so I didn't really need a darker foundation prior to that. I used it on its own when I was tan. When the tan started fading, I was mixing it a bit with my other foundations. I really like the coverage of this one, and it looks beautifully on the skin. It evens out everything, creates like a porcelain even skin tone, but the shade is like pretty orange pink, which I don't really like. Like it's the undertone is not neutral. It's very pink, I guess, but I still really liked it, and I'm gonna continue using it. in conjunction with my other foundations, I guess. So that's for foundations. Let me see, what else do I have? Well, I don't have any favorite blush because I was panning a blush. I'm still panning. It's a Sephora blush, but it's not my favorite. Honestly, it's nothing special, but it does the job. I have been using it for about 1.5 years, and there is no pan, but I was pretty dedicated to it, and I haven't tried much blush. I haven't tried much blush other than that, and it's the one that I started using before 2018, so it's not a favorite, it's just a blush. And I actually do have a favorite bronzer from this year. It's Makeup Revolution bronzer in the shade Bronzer, I think, but unfortunately I cannot find it. Makeup Hoarder Problems. Well, I got it in Makeup Revolution Advent Calendar last year, 2017, and used it pretty much throughout the whole year. It's a bronzer with a reddish undertone, which did fit me pretty well. It was not orange, it was pretty neutral, but with a slight reddish undertone, which I really liked. So I will still continue using that bronzer. I really enjoyed it, so Makeup Revolution did nice on that one. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, I guess I was also panning a highlighter this year, so I didn't get a chance to use the other highlighters as much. I was also trying to rotate my collection as much as possible, so I was trying new things, but not enough to fall in love, I guess, with something that was not in my project pan. But I do have maybe some honorable mentions. This is Makeup Revolution highlighter. It's repressed. It's in the shade Ice Kiss. It's very icy highlighter, which I like. I like icy, frosty highlighters. I think they fit the best my skin tone. So it looks a bit powdery there. I don't think you can see it, unfortunately. It's new YouTuber problems. But it just looks very nice. Maybe I can insert a clip or something later. I also really liked Wet n Wild Mermaid Green highlighter. Yeah, so that's another honorable mention. Okay, next I want to show you my eyeshadow palettes, my favorite eyeshadow palettes of the year. So top one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes this year would be this beauty. It's, of course, Makeup Revolution X Soft Does Nails. I love this eyeshadow palette. I used it originally as my 1 week one palette. I'm sorry for the mirror thing. I also took it with me traveling. I love the colors. It has your neutrals, and it has unusual, non-typical transition colors. For example, this is actually a very pretty rosy, dusty rose, dusty pink transition color. What about this one? And like all these beautiful jewel pops of colors. This purple, this shimmery pink, this duochrome, this green, this oranges. It's very universal, and like I'm just excited looking at it, even though I literally had it for a year. Oh my god, it's I think it might be one of the best palettes on the market, one of the best palettes of the drugstore. So I love it a lot. Okay, so the next eyeshadow palette I absolutely love and that I would like to show is this eyeshadow palette by J Cat. Extreme Access Pocket Shadow in the shade Pops of Paparazzi. So they actually have 3 of these little palettes. One is really neutral, one is more like warm neutral orangey red with a pop of silver, which is also like really pretty, but I didn't get it. And this one is their colorful one. That color scheme, it's gorgeous and the colors are extremely foiled. This gold is like legit pressed foiled glitter metallic goodness. It has beautiful matte colorful shades, those shimmers. You have a purple, gold, peach, like green gold, orangey shade, orangey shimmery shade, this beautiful like tealish green, all of that. The quality is really amazing, and especially for the price. I enjoyed using this eye palette a lot, and I'm excited of course to use it more. Okay, what else? Okay, so I want to talk a bit about my favorite mascaras. So my favorite mascara of the year is this mascara by AOA Studio. I feel like the name is not visible for some reason. No. I guess you can see it like this way a bit, but it's basically, it's by AOA Studio. It's called Fat Lash. It has this silicone spiky brush which separates, combs your lashes, gives them a bit of length, a bit of volume. I just have this little short, straight, non-existent lashes that no mascaras really can fix that, but this did very well, especially for the price. Like, I'm wearing falsies now, so you will not be able, hopefully you will not be able to see my short lashes. Okay, this thing is also from AOA Studio. It's called Hyper Lash Fiber Mascara. So that's not a mascara actually, that's a mascara taupe coat. So it's like a very dry thing. It has no liquid in it. It's a little can of dry fibers, like little fuzzes. So you're supposed to put it on top of your mascara when it's still a bit wet, so the fibers stick to it and it really prolongates your lashes. It does magic. It's like no fuss, no effort, falsies on the go. With my non-existent lashes, using this really made my lashes touch my brow bone, which never happened in my whole life. So this is a very good thing. It's pretty, I feel like the idea is pretty new. It's very creative. It's unusual. I've never seen a product like that on the market. There are a lot of primer, like mascara primers, but not like a dry fiber top coat from my experience. Okay, let me see, what do I have next? Okay, so as for lip products, I was also panning lippies, and the lippies that I love I tried back in 2017, and I haven't tried any this year that I used enough to form a proper opinion. Basically nothing blew my mind, but I have one lip liner, lip pencil, that is really my favorite. I love it. And That's a bit of a pattern, but it's also from AOA Studio. It's in the shade Faded. It's a very pale, pale nude color. I used it a lot when I was having a dramatic eye, like a black smoky eye, basically a lot of going on in the eye area. And this just creates a beautiful nude by literally erasing your lips so they don't distract the attention from the eye look. But it doesn't look like your dad, or it just like it doesn't merge with your skin color. It still looks like lips, of course, but like very muted, very nude, very faded. So I really like that effect. I think I like this so much I might even finish this lip liner this year. It's really gorgeous. So I don't have any more makeup. If I would like to maybe mention a bit about the tools. So I really like this sponge. It's still wet from me doing my makeup earlier. It's very bouncy, very soft. It's amazing. This is from the Russian brand Manly Pro. This brand markets itself as a brand for professional makeup artists. This is one of their best sellers. So good. Basically, it's less expensive than a beauty blender, but it's not pretty cheap. It's about like medium range price. I think it's more expensive than Real Techniques beauty blender, which I've never tried. Maybe. Okay, so I had a phone call and I had to start filming again. So when I stopped, I was talking about this beauty sponge. So I was saying that it's less expensive than a beauty blender, and I also want to add that I really like my AOA Studio sponges. They're $1. I've again tried them prior to this year, so they're already my favorites. They're not from this year, but even this is much more expensive than those ones. I really like it as well. I like the coverage that it gives. I like the shape. And it's, as you know, if you tried AOA sponges, when they get wet, they expand in size quite a bit. So they really become like giant, like this. I don't know. Original Beauty Blender expands in size a bit and still stays relatively small compared to AOA sponge. Beauty Blender is a really small sponge, but this I would say is somewhere on the in terms of size, it's in the medium range as well. It's not as big as AOA sponges become, but it's not as small as a Beauty Blender. Yeah, so I really like that sponge. I used it on and off this year. I really loved from this year this BH Cosmetics brushes from the It's My Raye collection, which was, you know, like the eyeshadow palette and the brush set. They are very dusty. They're very soft. The eyeshadow and highlighter brushes from this set are also amazing. So soft. They blend so well. Amazing. I also really liked my AOA brushes. The ones that I tried this year were this one, pink brushes from the Animal Charity collection. They're also very affordable, very soft. They blend amazingly. The set has a lot of blending brushes, so you can blend all you want. Yes, and they're all different. They're not the same one blending brush, just coated in 210. And the price point is, of course, amazing. I just love Shopmissa. I love them. I fell in love with them when I had a very low paying job that was my first job after I graduated, and I had my first money, and I wanted to buy some makeup to treat myself, to finally order something from abroad or something, but it was the best option I could get for my money, because like I said, I didn't get much money from that job, but I still, because of the website, I could have different eyeshadow, different brushes, everything. So I do have a lot of love for this website. So I think what is left in my little favorites box are my favorite perfumes and body sprays of the year. This one is perfume body spray. Let me see if I can. Yeah, from the brand and Other Stores. This is the brand that exists in Scandinavian countries like Norway, Sweden, Finland, those countries. This brand is actually a sister company of H&M, and this brand and Other Stores, they have clothes, but they also have makeup, they have nail polishes, and they have yes, they have those body sprays. I love them. My first body spray from that company I tried back in 2017, which I love. It's called Mediterranean something. But this one I tried this year. It's called Miami Muse Body Mist, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And you can see how well used it is. I feel like I really love like those mists, body sprays, as opposed to perfumes, because they're less heavy, they don't cause any migraines, they don't like make you suffocate from the smell, they're like a low maintenance situation, so I really like that. And the final favorite are also perfume. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and this is Elizabeth and James Nirvana set with Nirvana perfumes. It has, of course, white, rose, bourbon, and black. My favorites are bourbon and white, but rose and black are also really nice. I keep getting random messages from WhatsApp, and that's really distracting because people never message me even now that I want to film a video. For once, they just feel the need to harass me. I'm like one of those people who really hates when like distant relatives message because I'm not really close with any of my family, especially distant relatives. It's really annoying. Yeah, so basically this brand is not present in my country. I got it as a present from America. It's very convenient how small they are. You can just take one with you, like put in your purse and everything. Yeah, I love this thing. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I'm not even sure anyone's gonna watch it. Yeah, but I think filming a video is a really fun experience. I have a problem with the lighting situation, and I'm still very new to this, but I'm doing this just for fun, maybe as a hobby. It's really a nice distraction, so I hope I can do more. I can film more videos. So thank you very much if anyone watched it. Bye bye. Have a wonderful 2019.